there's a few Tron fans out there. I'm hoping you guys can help me out with what's going on with this. What is it? They call it. It's the BTCST. It's the standard hash rate. Some huge companies have gone out that are mining companies have gotten together and they're like creating a token that's based on the hash rate of Bitcoin mining. They compare it to how Grayscale's done what they've done with the Bitcoin, but on the hash rate of Bitcoin. Anyways, what the deal for me is that it's all on Binance Smart Chain BSC, and it's not, and they're supposed to be merging over to Tron. Now I don't know if they're going to operate on both Tron and BSC or whatever. But I got on the Telegram and I wasn't saying anything. All I was doing was asking questions on the Telegram for the BTSC Telegram, and I was speaking to the idea of them merging to Tron. And the one admin there kept saying, "Well, they're working on it. They're going to release it." And I said, "Well, is this the contract?" Because I found the contract on Tron for the BTCST, and when I found that contract, I decided to buy some. And then I realized, well, wait a minute. Is this the real deal? So I went on the forum and I said, hey, is this the real contract for BTCST on the Tron network? And I got no answer from the dev. And then I said, and then I noticed and I looked and I can sell my BTCST for $75 instead of the going rate of $60 on the Binance Smart Chain. So in other words, I bought it at 60, now it's 75 on the Tron network, the BTCST coin, and I still am not. I'm pretty sure that I'm working in this the real, actual. I got one person on here. Maybe they know something. Maybe you know something about the merging. It hasn't happened yet. It's coming up. BTCST, the standard hash rate. It's a token that's coming out. That's gonna kind of collateralize the hash rate on Bitcoin mining with like over 12% of the miners involved with this. And they're moving from the BSC chain to Tron, or they're going to work on both. I'm not clear. They haven't made their announcement. I found BTCST on Tron. I bought some and I can sell it. So I'm doubting it's not the real contract. But I'm just curious to whether or not anybody is familiar with what's going on with the BTC standard hash rate. Is particularly on. I mean, I know what's going on the Binance Smart Chain. They 10-to-1 it. So if you bought one, it's going to be worth 10 if you buy it on Binance Smart Chain. And it looks like a big mess over there because so many people on Telegram can't figure it out. But even more importantly, they're talking about coming to Century Mining on Tron with the BTCST standard hashgraph token. Does anybody fucking know anything about it? And nobody's saying anything. Is anybody saying a fucking thing? Come on, people, say something to me. What are you thinking out there, peoples? Huh? What's going on, guys? I'm right here, cleaning up a little bit of a mess. Waiting to see if you guys can type anything of any significance for me. Oh man, I don't have that long. I only got like a half an hour, 20 minutes. I gotta go somewhere. So what's the story, guys? BTCST. Look it up, Cryptoland. It's fucking the latest, greatest way for you to get involved with DeFi with Bitcoin. It's a coin that's tied to the hash rate of Bitcoin mining. And it's on BSC. but it's merging onto Tron or it's going to share the network with Tron. I'm not sure, but they've made definitive announcements that BTCST is coming to Tron, and you can actually buy it on Tron. And I'm trying to find out whether or not I bought the real BTCST standard hashgraph token. And it looks like I did, but when I got in the Telegram and I said, hey, this contract on Tron looks like the BTCST hashgraph token. Is it? I bought some of it. I said, hey, look, I can sell the BTCST token for $15 more than it's selling on the BSC chain. And that's when they kicked me off the Telegram. They kicked me off the Telegram because I said, hey, look, it's over here. And I gave the contract address to the Tron version of the token. And I'm not at all sure that buying those BTCST tokens on Tron was a good idea. And nobody here can help me, huh? That's the only. So does that answer your question, Cryptoland? I'm totally walking into a scam, aren't I? That's why you're laughing at me, aren't you? Yeah, that moving camera is hard to deal with, isn't it? Maybe I can put it on my knee. That's not gonna work. How's that? You can look at my nose right there. So yeah, guys, looks like we're back to like not the all-time highs, but a safe space where we're being told that we're gonna skyrocket. Willy Woo over there at Twitter is, going on about how institutions are holding and they're not going to let go, and the actual amount of Bitcoin on the exchanges is going down. So we're in for a pump. The stimulus checks, all the ingredients are there. Maybe you bought a scam token posting address, they thought you were a scammer. Yeah, maybe I did buy a scam token, but go look at that contract address, Cryptoland. It's got fucking some gargantuan whales in it. There's like 200. I got in there when there was 170 wallets, but now there's like 200 and something wallets. And if you look at the money that's in that fucking contract, I don't know what scammer in their right mind would stick that money in there. But yeah, you're totally right. It fully could be a scam. But the BTCST on Binance Smart Chain is not a scam. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Hope you got lucky. Yeah, it makes two of us. I don't want to be lucky though. I want to be informed. I don't mind losing the money that bad. But I know what it's like to get in early on something that seems like a good idea, particularly like when I did the BRG thing, the Oracle token for Tron. That was a good call, man. And this seems pretty smart. Like to put the hash rate of the mining of Bitcoin into decentralized finance. It's almost like what Richard Hex did when he fucking did the way he unmined Bitcoins, or the unlocked, or the unused blocks in Bitcoin. All the people that had that, they're kind of like arbitraging the amount of energy that's being put into the mining of crypto. These huge facilities. I mean, it's pretty much you're just these facilities that are dedicating their hash rate are monetizing that hash rate through this token. And there's some of the biggest mining institutions out there, dude. Of course, they're all in China, and hence the reason why I think they're moving over to Tron, or they're move with Tron. Oh. So yeah. So anybody else stupid enough to think that BTCST standard hashgraph, do you think that's a bad way or a good way or a scammy way to monetize, monetizing the hash rate of Bitcoin mining? Making it so that you can stake the token that does that. Because it looks like Century Mining is going to bring in a 6th token. Hey, for what it's worth, full disclosure, Century Mining, fuck. I got to be honest, it ain't quite Balancer. in at least the pool I'm in on Balancer. But it definitely not going down. I'll say that much. And the Sun token, I mean, what, 16 million of them? Oh, and standard hashgraph token, the BTCST token, there's only 15 million in it and 7 million are in circulation. And I think they had some consensus where they decided they'll never print more than that. You know? So there's some serious freaking hash rate going into crypto mining. You know? And what they've done essentially is with doing this is it's kind of the same thing, the reason the commodities futures exchange was created, you know? So farmers could sell their corn for a certain price and hedge their bets on the fluctuation by the time it was ready for the market, you know? Futures trading was based on that, not on some guy with a mask. You know? And now it's turned into a big scam, and obviously you could see the scam from it, but, you know, if you think about it, you know, there were downtimes where the miners were fucking pulling out of pocket some serious coin. You know, granted, one of the big mining companies is next to where there's like hydrogen power and free power, essentially. But, you know, that energy to keep and support things like that, you know, who doesn't want to give them the right to hedge that bet? Anyways, that's why I got it. It sounds really exciting to me, but I'm an idiot. I gotta go to an office and look at hanging some artwork. But it's not mine. I'm gonna be printing it. So come on, guys, I got nobody fucking talking shit here. God damn, motherfuckers. Okay, you want to talk shit? I'll end it with this. Buy Bitcoin. You got to buy something that's going to be consistent. I'll tell you why. Because fucking Jerome Powell thinks he's controlling things. I just got off the phone right before I did this with Mom. Mom's bitching at me because we live in SoCal and they're getting $4.70 a gallon for gasoline and she wants to blame the president. Oh, look at inflation. The 10-year Treasury yield went up to 1.75%. Is that not what they projected? They're saying this over here. Powell's saying this over here, and this is happening over here. All right, guys. They've got all the liquidity. They own all the liquidity. The bond market is 3 times the size of the stock market. Look at the stock market. The stock market made the supposed best, the man that we know as the richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos. That's how he's rich. He's not rich because of Amazon. He's rich because of a market that he can fucking manipulate. Now, why do we want to give that ability to manipulate the market to such a small group of people? Hedging the hash rate of Bitcoin. Tell me it's not a fucking gnarly genius idea. I don't care what country does it. It's fucking a great idea. And if you want to talk about supporting Bitcoin, fuck. Swallow that. I gotta go to work.